No, kisses, kisses. Kisses, kisses. Alright, hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that that's really been on my mind lately, about postpartum depression. So I'm just gonna dive right into my story. I think what started my kind of personal downfall for that moment, my depression, whatever you want to call it, I'm probably gonna say the wrong thing to someone out there and y'all are gonna run with it, but I don't care, was the fact that I had to have a C-section. So that was not planned. When I had my baby, I did not get to experience the whole when he comes out bonding thing, you know, just bonding with your child, skin to skin, all that. I tried it maybe, I think the second, no, not the second day, that first day I did try skin to skin, just me and him, and my husband in the room for maybe 20 minutes or so. But you know, I was in so much pain during that first day, and I was just, you know, you're just tired and you're just happy that you had a healthy baby. When I got home, my mom stayed with us for some weeks. She was a trooper and she stayed with us for some weeks because it was very hard for me to move around. I was on medication. I was, you know, I was adjusting, and I think me adjusting just took, it was, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to do it. You know, I look back and think about it. So she was there to, you know, help me along and everything like that. I did have some crying nights, of course, but in the beginning I just kind of thought that it was because I had a baby and that's just what happens. You know, it's a natural thing. Your hormones are trying to get back to normal. They're all, you know, out of whack and they're trying to, you know, whatever. And I was just like, okay, it's normal. We'll move past it. So a couple months go by and I just kind of find myself having a really hard time with Isaiah and wanting to be around Isaiah, wanting to touch him, hold him, bathe him, feed him, like all this stuff. And I felt so bothered by it, I remember. And some days were good, you know, but some days were also just exhausting. For his first, you know, 11 months, they were just really exhausting days, and I kind of slowly was trying to figure out what is wrong with me. Hearing Isaiah cry was my #1 thing that I could scream if he cried. I hated the sound of his cry. It was not, for me, his cry was not an urge to, oh my God. It was like, shut up, you know. And I hate to be like that, but it's the truth. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you guys. I didn't want to hold him. I didn't want to touch him. I didn't want to play with him, really. I mean, I did, but that didn't mean I was like eager to do it, because I was not, you know. When I noticed that I was really like, what is going on with me, was when I was crying every single day. Nothing would be wrong. I would just cry. I don't even know how to explain it. I just would cry, and I felt really sad inside. I felt hopeless. I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. I felt like I didn't want to be a mom anymore. I don't want to do this. I was not in control of my feelings either. I felt very weak, and I felt worthless as well. I was also having a hard time getting back to normal with my husband and our marriage, and having a really hard time with my body and how it looked now. I started off my pregnancy at 128, and over that span of time I gained 55 pounds, almost 60 pounds. I think I was at 57. That just kind of sticks out at me. I was at 57 pounds. I felt like I was losing my identity. I felt like I did not just want to be a mom. There's so much more to me than just being a mom, and I was having a really hard time with that. So all those emotions, all of that, and I was really just like, I did not know who I was, and I didn't really want to talk to anybody about it. So I didn't really want to talk to anybody about how I was feeling or anything like that, because I thought they would take away my baby. And no. As much as I may have didn't want to be by him or could not really, you know, connect with him or anything like that, nobody was taking away my child. And I didn't want to put a risk out there for people to think that I was gonna harm my child, because I know when people bring up postpartum depression, most people just think, oh my gosh, she's crazy, or she's exaggerating, or she's gonna hurt her baby, or something like that. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna be quiet about it, because I don't need anybody trying to take my baby away from me. So I just kept it to myself, and I tried to work on myself by myself, you know, with God's help, of course. That goes without saying. But as far as telling another human being and, you know, really putting it out there, the things like how I truly felt, no. Most days I just wanted to run away and stressed out about my baby not waking up when he's asleep. You know what I mean? Like SIDS. Let's just put it out there. So I was constantly obsessed with making sure he was breathing. It was, if you guys can see, it was very hard to want to be that mom and take care of him, and you know, that's your baby, and hold him and love him, and want to make sure he's okay and he's healthy and this and that and all that kind of stuff. And at the same time, you didn't want to be really by your baby. You know what I mean? So that was a struggle I was having, and it was, it took a lot out of me. So let's talk about now and where I'm at now. Because now is so much better than a year ago, and so much better than a month ago, and 3 months ago, and 6 months ago. Let's talk about now and how a year can totally change. Oh my gosh, I am in such a better place now than I was. And this summer, I started to think back, because I knew I was approaching like this time when out of my 30 years, I was just like a mess. So this summer I started to think back, and I was just thinking about Isaiah, and I think one day I was just going through pictures and things and trying to remember him, and I realized that I could not remember his scent. I could not remember, you know, his smell. I could not remember his smile without looking at a picture. I could not remember how he felt when I held him. So yeah, so now I'm in such a better place than I was. It took a lot of prayer. It took a lot of, you know, reading, you know, on my own, and just, you know, self-help pretty much, and God, and trusting that this is a process and I will get through it. He will pull me through it. Now I can't get enough of my little baby. I'm just different. Now when he's sleeping, I'm smelling him, or I'm looking at him, or I'm just laying with him and just enjoying the moments. Even when he's not sleeping, I am trying to take pictures of us, and I'm trying to just enjoy him. And he's so funny, and just he's about everything, and it's like the complete opposite. And I'm just like, I just want to eat him, you know. And so that's how I feel now. And I mean, it definitely took steps for me to get to where I am. I just wanted to say that it does hurt when I think about how I was and not taking in those moments with him and going through what I was going through. It does hurt. It hurts me now as I'm talking about it, because I'm never going to be able to get last year back, to be able to hold him and cuddle him and swaddle him and all that kind of stuff. Now I have to chase him around the house, just put on a shirt, you know what I mean? And I'm learning now that okay, so you gotta move on. You know, I have to move on with my life. And like my 9-year-old nephew said, clever little guy, was, you know, you do the best you can and you move on with your life. And I am taking his advice and running with it. I think that's kind of the first step right there. And really what I want to tell you, or if you're going through it, is it's going to get better. Oh my goodness, I didn't think it would. I was at the lowest of all lows, and let me tell you, oh my God, it's gonna get better. And pray on it. Pray, write about it, write it down. Take time for yourself, you know, take those long showers, ask for help when you need it. Demand the help. You know, let people know that you need help right now. Please, you know, tell your husband, no, you are taking the baby right now. I have to step away. You know, do those things, and you gotta start looking out for yourself, because if you are not okay, no one else is gonna be okay, and your baby's not gonna be okay, and that's what matters the most. You've got to make a change and make small changes. You can't just go from 0 to 100 with this. You can't, that's not possible. You have to go from like 0 to 7, and then 7 to 21, and 21 to maybe 50 or 30 or something like that. And it's gonna start very, very small, but you gotta do it, and you gotta know it will get better. And I am here for you. I may not know you, and you may not want to talk to your girlfriends about it, your mom about it, your husband, whoever. You know, probably don't even want to talk to those people, because I totally understand. So my email is also in the bottom if you guys want to shoot me an email about what you're going through, or just write on here about anything, or if you just want to get something off your chest, do it. I don't care what it is, but all I can say to you, and it may not really help, but I hope it does, from someone who has taken this on firsthand, is that you're not going to be the same person. You're going to be so much better. And it feels good. It feels good to know that I'm a different person, that I'm not put on this earth to remain the same person every single year. You know, if that's the case, then that doesn't even make any sense. Like, I'm here to grow and learn and evolve, and I'm finding myself, and with that, it's going to be ups and downs and challenges for me, and I take that as a challenge. I took that as a challenge, and I'm taking it as a lesson, and I'm learning from it, and I'm here to help the next woman. That's all I've got for you. I'm sorry this is super long. Just wanted to come on here and share my story. I'm sure there will be a part 2 to this on ways that helped me get kind of past it. I just wanted to share with you, you know, what I did go through and how I am now, and just let you guys know that it will get better. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys. And look, my mom bra showing. Woo! I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.